I love him to death. This is, by the way, 30 years in 30 different companies in his life that he's been in. He's never made money until now. 30 years, or 30 different companies in how long? 20 years. Every week, Tom brought the biggest humans I've ever seen to the meetings. I'm like, stop prospecting obese people! You're making me feel like I have to avoid eye contact with them. Every time I see obese, I feel bad for him. Don't prejudge. You're not looking to get the most overweight people, share the product with them. You're looking for entrepreneurs. You don't have to be looking for a house to get into real estate. You don't have to have broken pipes to become a plumber. I didn't get into mortgage because I needed a loan. I got into mortgage because anybody with half a brain in 7, 8 years ago could come in, open up shop, and make money because it was what? Good timing. You don't have to be overweight to sell weight loss. I promise you. 2 of my top earners making $50,000 and $100,000 a month are skinny bones. Skin and bones. Promise you. You don't. It's an industry. A lot of people do need it. That's why it's good timing. Because obesity has gone up every single year since 1985. It's a big problem, costing hundreds of billions of dollars a year. So don't prejudge. Just call people and say, I'm looking for people who are looking for extra income. I'm looking for people who want to save money by getting on a challenge and reaching those health goals that you already have. You know, I love Tony Lucero says, if I were a health genie and I could snap my fingers and grant you one wish, what would that be? I want to lose 30 pounds. Great. What if I can show you how to save money over the next 90 days and lose that 30 pounds? Are you interested? And give them your website. Don't give your card out. I've never had somebody call me off with my card. Actually, one person ever. One. Ever. Get their information and follow them. Okay? So do not prejudge. If I told you that every name on that list was worth $1,000 a month, would you put more people on that list? Everybody have a phone? Right. So how many contacts are in that? Because the last I checked, Sprint, Verizon, Nextel, they're not preloading those contacts on there. Those are actually people you know. Call them. Just go dialing for dollars. Hey, I don't know why you're on my phone, but this is Charlie. You remember, oh yeah, okay, great. I wanted to find out if you're looking, interested in blah, blah, whatever. I don't stick to the script because it just doesn't sound natural to me. Own it. Understand what we do. If you understand what we do in simply promoting a 90-day challenge, it'll come out naturally. But if you're like reading the script and you're sitting there and your sponsor's looking at you, you're going to sound weird, you're going to get nervous, and your best friend who's known you forever is going to go, dude, why are you acting so weird? Yeah. Don't be weird, because then they're going to get weird and then they're going to avoid their calls. Okay? Don't get weird. Hey, I just found a ground floor opportunity in weight loss where I'm going to make millions. Are you in? I just went to this meeting on Tuesday night in Danville and met a woman that's making $1 million a year after 18 months and has helped all these people, and there's all these BMWs. Like, doesn't matter what you say, just say something to get them to watch the video. Okay? When I first got into network marketing, I was a complete failure. In my first 30 days, I made $40. I begged my mother and my loan processor to buy the product from me so I could not fail and beat the first rank of the company in the first month. And I made a whopping $40, and I was in $500. The next month, I don't know why, but I proceeded to spend $1,300, and I made less than $500 my second month, okay? I was not getting it. But all I knew is this lady in Paso Robles and this lady in Pleasanton were making $250,000 and $300,000 a year after 10 months, and I thought, I'm going to keep doing it because if they can do it, I can do it. I don't even remember what I said to people. It was something like, hey, you want to get a ground floor opportunity in this industry, doing this, helping, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you say, I never stopped saying it. I never stopped talking to people. I was excited. My whole family was already in that company, and all my friends said no, right? All my friends said no. All of them. My top 3 earners were somebody I met through somebody on Craigslist, my husband's friend of a friend, and a mortgage broker's wife that I called on because I was in wholesale mortgage rep. The 3 most unlikely people in my life became my top 3 earners that earned me about $500,000 in 2 years. Don't stop talking to people. There will be people like you that are waiting for you to call them. And remember that everybody on your list is also on somebody else's. Call them first. Do you know how many times it's happened to people that are like, oh, I was going to call you, too bad. Somebody else did. It is already happening because we're growing exponentially. It's going to happen. So the bigger list, $20 a day, $1,000 a month for me. $5 bucks. Don't prejudge, have it all, recruit up, recruit up. That means don't go to the $8 an hour person sitting there with zero motivation and think you're going to turn them into a multimillionaire. I would rather have someone who's made $1 million and is living in a cardboard box than someone that's happy making 20 grand a year. It's a mindset. Rich, poor is not a dollar sign. It's not a bank account thing. It's a mindset. Okay? So don't be surprised when someone gets into your business, they're used to making 50 grand a year, and all of a sudden they get to 50 grand a year and they stop. You know why? Because their mindset hasn't convinced them that they can go further, so they just start self-sabotaging. It happens a lot. That's where personal development comes in. All right, so don't just recruit up, talk to mortgage brokers and talk to insurance owners and business owners, people who are already owning businesses. One of our top earners on our team ran a pet motel. No relation to pet motel and weight loss, but she's making 30 grand a month after 18 months, or after, 15 months, and has never done a day of network marketing in her life. You know why? Because she has the mindset of a business owner. I'd rather have that. Recruiting up means getting people who you don't have to beg to watch the video, who will beg you for the link, okay? All right, schedule your challenge party. I have had one challenge party at my house. People are like, oh, what? How? On January something, there's something, we called all the troops, all whopping 26 of us, and we said, we're gonna launch this team, you know? I think I made like $1,600 my first month, so it wasn't like out of the gates exciting. I earned the BMW barely. I think I had to buy like $300 worth of product, but I was gonna do it. And so we said everybody, Dave was there, my friend Lisa Carter out in Modesto, who's now making $47,000 a month in Modesto, promoting the challenge. Her top month ever in network marketing was like $5,000, and that's because she sponsored me in our last company. So that's amazing though. She follows the system like no other. She just does it. She goes out and does this over and over and over. So we had, Kelly Stump was there, and my brother was there, and a few other people, and we said, let's figure this out. Nobody was there to close it out for me. Nobody was there to show me what to do. I blended some shakes. I poured some neuro. I had some stuff scattered around, probably some before and after pictures. And I pressed play on the DVD. And then I said, hey guys, I don't know what we're doing, but all I know is it sounds pretty good. A lot of money's being made. My sponsor at the time, who is a 5-star in San Diego with me, was making $80,000 a month. He had helped 100 people earn a BMW. We're like, oh, you know, like, oh my God, you guys, if they can do it, we can do it. Let's launch this team. We had no idea what we're doing, but we just started doing it. And that was launching my business. And then the next week, I was in somebody else's living room. And the next week, my brother called me, we got this person, or Dave called me, we got this person, great, let's go to their living room. And we just started going to living rooms, right? How many living rooms did we go to? From Richmond to Concord to Walnut Creek to Pittsburgh to, Pleasant Hill to Danville to, wherever, whoever would open their living room up to us, we were going. The name of the game is getting to as many living rooms as you can. I promise you, if you go into 1 to 2 living rooms a week and you don't miss a week for the next year, you will probably make a 6-figure income. That's what I did. That's all I did in my first company. My product was so much harder to sell. This is easy. It's like fish in a barrel, okay? So just get into people's living room. Just share the challenge with them. It's sheer exposure. So schedule your challenge party. Invite your friends. You're going to see that 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10 are going to join the challenge. People are excited about the challenge. The most important step, though, is pre-party. We'll get to that. So how do you do the parties? It's easy. Play music, serve shakes, hand out charts. Let the DVD, share stories. Facts tell, stories sell. If you've ever gotten me on a 3-way call, you'll know that all I do is sit there and I tell stories. You're in the market. Let me tell you about a person who's like you. Let me tell you about a person that you'll relate to. I became a great storyteller. Because I can sit there and spew the facts all day long and your brain's going to go, she's just lying to trying to make money off of me. But if I tell you the story and you can relate to it, your mind is going to go, what if? What if? Pre-partying is the most important. What if I told you that I've sponsored 56 promoters and I don't know, 30 customers? I don't know customer hunting. They just find me on Facebook. Or I'll tell some people around me. Like, every time I get a customer, I lose them because they become a promoter. It's like hard to get customers, but that's okay. The most important part is pre-party. I have never signed up, personally, a single promoter at a challenge party. Ever. Why? Because I signed them up when I pre-party. I signed them up before the party. Dave signed up, and then he brought people to the party. My brother signed up, and then he brought people to the party. Lisa signed up, Kelly signed up, and they brought people to the party. So there were 6 of us or 7 of us already signed up. The rest of the people were guests because they knew if they got 3 of them on the product, they were going to get it for free, or they got 3 of them in business, they were going to make their money back. The most important part of this is just calling people. See, they don't really care if we do challenge parties. Challenge parties are a great way to get customers, and thank God there's 40,000 customers on the team because it accounts for 80% of our income. The 80% of your income will come from customers. So it's a great way. But when I'm talking about the business, I want to sit down with them, or I want to be on the phone, or Skype, or go to the coffee shop, or go to their living room, or sit there in the Bahamas having a drink, right? I want to tell them why they can do this, what it's going to take, how they're going to use the tools, how they're going to leverage the timing, the events. I want people to know what they're getting into. I don't want to watch a video and just say, hey, this is going to be everything. It's not. There's a lot of steps that go into place when you're starting a business. So I have actually signed up every single one of my promoters on the phone, on Skype, or in person. Sorry. Ooh, that's my mouth there. Okay? Pre-party is, the challenge party is a decoy. If you just say, oh, my upline said to make a list of 25 people, call them and invite them to my challenge party, guess what you just did? You just exposed 25 people to the business. The point is getting you to expose whether they come to the challenge party or not. Whether they come to the challenge party is a moot point. Have it anyway, because they do. But what's going to really get them is seeing the message. Does that make sense to you? Mm-hmm. So don't ask them yes or no questions and you won't get rejected. I don't go, hey, do you want to join the challenge? No. Do you want to come to the party? No. I go, you have to see this. Let me know when you watch the video. Or you have to come Thursday night to the O'Brien's house. You have to check out what we're doing. It's absolutely amazing. I didn't ask them the question. You know, they may say, oh, I can't make it. Great. Well, maybe next week. But don't ask yes or no questions. See, rejection is not a big deal. We're all going to get it. I get it all the time. I don't care. You're going to get rejection. But are you looking for yeses or are you looking for no's? I don't even remember all the no's I got. I have no idea. 1 or 2 that are like emotional to me. But what I learned was a lot of people think that no's are bad and they should avoid it at all costs because their comfort zone is comfortable. So let's pretend that these balloons are rejection. I'm brand new, and I go, hey, you want to join the challenge? No. Oh, that hurts. Hey, you want to challenge? No. Oh, that sucks. Hey, you want to get my business? No. Oh, God, rejection. Hey, you want to join? No. So what everybody's natural instincts want to do is avoid this. And they're going to go, I'm going this way. I'm going to stop doing that because that sucks and it's making me feel uncomfortable. Everybody relate to me? But what you don't know is that success is over here going, no, you have to get a few more. You will never get a yes until you keep getting no's. You do not see failure and go the opposite way. Success is not over there. It's over there. Don't make a goal to get yeses. Make a goal to get no's. Say, I'm going to get 12 no's today. I'm going to get 50 no's this week. If you were looking for a no and you got one, would you be bummed? No. Right. But if you got a yes, would you be excited? Yeah. So don't go looking for no's. Don't look for them and they won't bum you out. People are going to say no. It's okay. I like Starbucks when I choose coffee, which I don't. I don't like Pete's Coffee. Starbucks or Pete's Coffee is not bummed that Tara Wilson does not like their coffee. They don't care. All they're focused on is the billions that they do for people who do like their coffee. Does that make sense? People will not like the taste of the shake that tastes like hay. I promise you. People will say, I can get it cheaper at Costco. Great, you're always looking for those. So people will not want to be in your business. People will not want to be BMW. It's okay. We're not looking for those people. We're looking for the people who do. Does that make sense? We're in the sorting business, and you're going to sort by talking to people and getting them to view the video, getting them to the violin, getting them to look at the magazine, getting them to meet your sponsor, getting them to a challenge party, getting them to a bigger event. Does that make sense? Yes or no? There's a lot of tools. They've spent millions and millions of dollars on tools. Use them. Again, I have magazines here. They're $5. If you guys need any magazines. Promoting tips. Motion creates emotion. Have confidence. Don't be Eeyore. You guys have all seen Winnie the Pooh. Don't be Eeyore. If you're in a bad mood, do not take a phone. You'll be like, hey, Julie. Sorry, how are you? So I know you probably saw on Facebook. I'm doing this little weight weight loss thing, but I just want to know if you're interested. No! She's going to be like, no, weirdo, click. Hey, Julian, sorry, how are you? Hey, I know you probably see on Facebook, you're not going to believe how many people I got on the challenge. You're not going to believe that my brother-in-law lost 14 pounds his first week. You're not going to believe that I qualified for BMW my first 4 weeks. Oh my God, girl, you're going to hear about this. What's better? Do you even remember anything I just said? No, but you're like, ah! Like exciting, right? Boom. You should see me on my daily power call. I'm like, I'm like doing weights and I'm talking and I'm going upstairs and downstairs. I'm a freak. You guys would laugh if you saw me on my daily power call. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay? Don't handle objections. When people ask if this is a pyramid scheme, I just laugh. Like, really? It's 2012 and you just asked me that? That's funny. That amuses me. Really? No. Really? 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 I don't know. All I know is this pyramid scheme pays me a lot of money. And I'm going to let me go. And I'm going to be able to afford to go see the real pyramids in Egypt pretty soon. Right? It's 2012. Do people really still think there's pyramid schemes?
Yes.
It's an illegal exchange of money without fraud. Does that sound like our company?
No.
No. All I know is 40,000 people order the product from me as customers, and we're backed by $1 billion company, and our stock just split. Any financial people in the room? Is that pretty exciting when a stock splits? Is that a clue?
Yes.
Yeah, I know people that make billions whenever life split. Whenever life split. I don't know. Does this product work? I don't know. All I know is my brother-in-law decided 12 pounds and is keeping it off. Does this, what's a dumb objection? I don't know if I have $99. I don't know. All I know is I save about $300 a month on groceries, so I'm actually saving $200. I don't know. All I know is, I don't have time. Great. I know that you don't have that time. Because do you know people? Do you see people? That's all you have. I don't have money. Great. It's only $499 and make more than people who spend $200,000 on Subway franchises. Whatever they say, go, great. Great. I don't know how many people, great. All you need is 3. Okay? Whatever they say. I'm pregnant. Great. Our pregnant, our product's safe for, pregnant women. I have diabetes. Great. Our product's diabetic friendly. Just get in the habit to say, great. There you go. People only say this like, is this a pyramid scheme because they're being obnoxious.
Right.
Say, I just go, really? Okay, anybody have any serious questions? Don't answer that kind of question, because if you say no, you're an argument. Don't say that. So pre-party, it's really funny how people, so why don't we skip to challenge party, because the studies show that you need to see something 2 to 3 times before you make a decision, a buying decision, a joining decision. So if you get a lot of, I don't want to think about the $1.50 shake. Like I said, you do not have to run the shake by your doctor, just like you don't have to run pizza by your doctor, and you don't have to run Jamba Juice by your doctor. This is food. The supplements, sure. The energy drinks, we don't advise pregnant women and kids to drink. But the shake mix is food. It is not a supplement. It is generally regarded as safe via the FDA for all people to consume. I have heart condition, great, it's fine. I have cancer, great, it's fine. I'm pregnant, great, that's fine. I'm diabetic friendly, great. I have a thyroid problem, great. Okay? You don't have to, do you run, just ask them, do you run sandwiches by your doctor? No. Okay, then you don't have to say ours is food. Okay? So learn to just, great. Great, everybody say great.
Great.
So why don't we skip to step 3? Because they need to see that it's just food. They need to see that it's not airway. They need to see that it's not something scary, that it's just another good challenge, okay? And when people are pre-party and they see the videos and they see the stuff, if they come to your challenge party, they are coming to give you their credit card. If you get a bunch of blank stares and I'm at your living room, I'm going to know that you did not pre-party. The most important part of our process. Don't think you're going to put 5 names on a list and get 500 results. It doesn't work that way. You put 25 names in, you might sign up 5 to 10 people. Okay? If you've pre-partied them, you're probably going to sign up 15 or more. Be a pearl diver. Some will, some won't. So what? Who cares? Have you ever been a pearl diver? I've never been a pearl diver, but I'll just tell you about how pearl diving works. You dive down and you open up an oyster. Ha! No pearl. Garbage pile. Do you ever go back to the garbage pile?
No.
No. If your friend goes, this sounds one of those negative pyramid schemes and I don't go buy my stuff at Costco,